Hey, what is going on, you dead set legends? And welcome to the Ready Bang, the number one early prediction show in the world. Yeah, I'm the Aussie arm wrestler, still here, the land of Canada. Sometimes I think I'm in the middle of France, try to go for a walk, spend some time outside, and everyone speaks French in this part. But that's okay. It's their hometown. It wasn't as romantic as I thought it'd be, but it's still a bit of fun because we're here for gods. Well, I thought, why not just have a bit of fun today? You know, I love going the early crow. Let's see if we can get some predictions in and see if you guys can change my mind. I know you love changing my mind, so make sure you give us a ready bang. Tell me what you think. You know what it all happened. What's going to be match of the night? What's going to steal the show? What's going to be the biggest upset? So we go through. There's 13. That's right. Count them. How many did I say? 13 on the card. 13 matches. They're all there. And some of them look incredible. I think Sasha Andreev is the only one pulling double duty because he is a beast, which is unbelievable there. As you can see, the lineup, and even my man Kamil Jablonski gets a match against Matthias Schenko. Heaps of killer matches. But who's in the chat? Who is in the chat? Let's have a laugh. Let's hang out with them. Woxtel29 says, Dennis with the easy win. Danjon says, in this shape, my money's on Devon. Love to see what shape Dennis turns up at. What shape he turns up in. Incredible. He's going to be in incredible shape. It's going to be ridiculous. Tony Kauser is up and about, says, ready, bang. This is going to be the best East versus West to date. Well, it's going to be better than the last couple, that's for sure. But yeah, some really exciting matches on this card. And we'll go through them. We'll see if we can get some really good predictions. Devon's Forearm says, I don't think Dennis will even show up. Well, I think you'd be wrong there. I think you'd be getting paid quite a lot of money. He's been training all year for this one match. He'll definitely be there. Spermies is hanging about. Ready, bang! He's up and about. So's Harvey. Yo, Jakey. What's good? What's good? Life is good. I'm here on the other side of the world. Well, for you, I'm in your backyard. For some, I'm just around the corner. But for me, the Aussie arm wrestler, I'm on the other side of the world. Got a big couple of days coming up on the channel, so keep an eye out for it. It's going to be brilliant. Billy D is in there. What up, Jay? Ready, bang. Drummer boy, Aussie arm wrestler. Sup, chat, sup. Saying hi to everyone. Hi, Aussie, from the Red Cap Man and Solanche boys. Yeah, thanks for the laugh yesterday, guys. That was brilliant. On Maximum Bang Monday, geez, we had a bit of fun. It was really good. Had to have been really good. Wow, well, it was good for me. I had a laugh. But let me know right now, besides the Dennis and Devon match, what match will steal the show? What match will steal the show? Let me know. So I'll chuck it back up on there, the list on there. So John Brzezinski, Sasha Andreev, Todd Hutchings, Kitagali, Ongabayev, Zayor Paisala. Sorry, I did see Zayor Paisalaev's stats. For someone that doesn't have many super matches, stats are incredible. Georgi Setkov will be in there. Engen Terzi will taking on David Samushia. Sarah Backman and Eglay is in there. Rustin Babayev against Arakli. We've got Arena Gladikaya. Last time I saw Arena was supposed to pull in a super match. She was supposed to pull at WAL 601. She was supposed to pull Marlon Kleinsmith. but instead she is now pulling Fioresic. We've got Artem Tainov taking on Sasha Andreev on the left arm. Matt Mars versus Frank Lamparelli, the man from Italy. Ivan Matyushenko versus Kamil Jablonski. The matches are all there. Jack Daniels says, what happens if Dennis wins? Does Dennis blame it not being mentally ready like he used that excuse for Alexei? Don't think so. Man, everyone's getting really upset. No, I think Dennis is pretty cool. He'd just be like, Devon was too better. Dennis was too better. That's all I can say. Sup, mister? Ready Bang. K-Mac is hanging about. Says Ready Bang, Jane. Crazy pumped about this event. Yeah, and so you should be. It's going to be a ripper match. I mean, kicking it off, Ivan Matyushenko against Kamil Jablonski. For those don't know, Kamil won Knuckles Up. He took on the all-incredible Dave Chaffee and got the chocolates there. Did very, very well. But I tell you, a healthy Ivan Matyushenko is something else. You saw him at the last East versus West. Came out, started waxing everybody. It's going to be brilliant. Speaking of brilliant, White Wolf's in the chat. Ready Fang. John, Devon, and Matt all win, but I think Ognabayev is going to be too much for Todd Zilla. Interesting. What else have we got, guys? What else have we got? What else have we got? Just wanted to check something out. There we go. All righty. Let's get back to it. Everyone's up and about. Everyone's saying hi to each other, which is good. Let's get back to it. So the first match, as you can see, bottom right-hand corner there, it's going to be a ripper. It's going to be a ripper match. Ivan Matyushenko, I do think will be a bit too much. Kamil Jablonski's coming through the East versus West qualifier, and it helps that he's had a ripper match against Dave Chaffee. So you get in there. What have we got? One, okay, two. Okay, interesting. I was just saying how many super heavyweight matches were on the card, and it's only 3 this time. 3 light heavyweights. Wow, interesting. What are the rooms at the 4 points? Like Jake says, White Wolf, because he'll be here. That's where I am in Get to Now. The standard hotel rooms, aren't they? See, I'm a pretty basic bitch where just give me a TV and a bed. That's all I need. Yeah. That's all I need. Aussie arm wrestler, what other sports are you into and who are your teams? Oh, mate, I'm into everything. I love all sports. Just quickly, basketball, I'm a Sacramento Kings fan. NFL, I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. Major League Baseball, I'm New York Mets. NHL, I'm Calgary Flames. I love my Aussie rules footy here in Australia. Hawthorn Hawks are my team. Rugby league in Australia, I go for the Melbourne Storm. Rugby union, I go for the Melbourne Rebels. Anytime I can watch any sort of sport, I'm all over it. Okay, people are rolling in. Yeah, Todd and Ongabayev. For me, I'm with you. That's the match to keep your eye on. We'll get to that match in a moment. But for me, that's the match to keep your eye on. That's the one I think. So at the moment, and I mean, I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. And maybe I'm a bit biased because I was at these events. I'm not seeing many legacy matches, many awesome moments that we're going to be talking about for years to come. I do believe Ron versus Zurab at East versus West will be something we will talk about for years to come. John's comeback and return to number 1 when he beat Zolev, to me, is something incredible. I think when Devon becomes a three-time champion, I think that is definitely something we'll be talking about for years. So I'm hoping Toddzilla versus Ongabayev is something we'll be talking about for the next 20 years. And N-Wheel is up and about for that one as well. I'm not a museum guy. Yeah, it's a big building across the road. King Honnold says, evening. Is Devon wearing a wig there? That's a good one. Ready Bang! Armenian arm wrestling. Aussie doesn't name his... Oh, my soccer team. I'm a Brentford Bees because I used to live around the corner from there, and my brothers went for Brentford not knowing. That's my soccer team, my football team, the Mighty Bees. We're struggling with injuries this year, so it's going to be a hard week against Arsenal at the moment. Jake, have you heard from Khaled? Yes, I have. There we go. Okay. Oh. What else have we got? Okay. We're here talking about arm wrestling, and everyone's getting me sucked in. Everyone's getting me sucked in with other sports. That's how much I love. That's how much I love other sports. It's going to be brilliant. Hey, Josh Barker is in the chat. My man from Australia. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, we need more Prudnik. Angel. We definitely need more Prudnik. That is for sure. Yeah. So if I'm going Camille, Ivan Matyashenko, I'm going Ivan Matyashenko. Matt Mars versus Frank Lamparelli. Gee, I'm still riding high from King of the Table. One, because I was hanging out with Matt Mars. That shit was cool. Not going to lie. That was awesome. And he looked incredible against Ron Barth. Now, Frank Lamparelli, he is an Italian puller. Said pins on Ernesto Gasparini, but, you know, pre-Ernesto Gasparini. So I like this match. I like this match a lot. I think it is very, very even. Very even on this one. So, yeah. Frank's a big boy. He's had some good matches against Dmitry Trubin. I think it was only as little as last year. He's pulled Mikalenko. Who else has he pulled? You know, just an Italian superstar ready to get the job done. The guy can go. He's a top roller like Matt. So I like that matchup. It's going to be very interesting. But yeah, Frank's got some he's got some tools. The guy is a superstar. Champion among champions. So that's going to be a very difficult task for Matt Mask. It's going to be very difficult. Of course, I want Matt Mask to win because I just want Matt to keep this streak going. I don't want everyone to be like, oh, he can only beat North Americans and things like that, or beat people that's not on the gear. What do you guys think? Matt Mask or Frank Lamparelli? Let me go. Hey, Joe Nelson is in the chat. We're in the same country, mate, and you can't even make it here. Disappointed. Besides Devon and Dennis, Todd and Ongabayev, I'm also stoked to see the dinosaur compete. Yeah, I think a lot of us are. I've only seen him in one super match. I've only seen him in one super match. Eglay's not the... Wait. No. Unless... I'm having a look there. It says right arm... unless they're going to a different weight because... Yeah, because Gabriela Vasconcelos beat Eglay, but that must be for the heavyweight title. Maybe the 80 plus. Matt demolishes him. Matt wins 3-1. I'm going to have to go with Dennis on this one. Hey, JK, Sarah, how are you going? I think the White Horse just may pull this one off. Very interesting. Jake, to give you context, it's a 4,390 kilometer drive plus a ferry from where I live to where you are. All I'm reading is excuses, Joe. Do you know how far it is from my house where I live to here? Let me tell you. So if I go from Ottawa to Melbourne, I can't believe you're playing this game with me, Joe. Ottawa to Melbourne, distance 16,560 kilometers and a 24-hour flight. So 4 times the effort in distance and 3 times the effort plane versus ferry. David Mars in the chat. No, that's Uncle John's thing. Uncle John's thing is the lightning thunder sound. I can't do it. I would go the early crow. I'm going to go the early crow. I want Matt Mars to win. So at the moment, I'm just going to lead with my heart. And go, right, I want Matthew Maskington to get the job done. Hopefully Matt Mars goes, bang, and gets the job done. Everyone's having a laugh. Yeah, so Matt Mask, bang. Third match, we've got good old. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, a bit of a glitch on the computer there. We've got Artem Tainov. Artem Tainov's from the Ukraine. Oh, geez. Artem Tainov's from the Ukraine. Oh, no. Yeah, there we go. Oh, geez, it's all kicking off. Artem Tainov's from the Ukraine. Left arm match against Sasha Andreev. While this match is going to be straightforward, the one thing I am worried about now, it's probably something I shouldn't be worried about because some people handle this really well, is 2 matches in a day. So Sasha Andreev is a competitor. He's a beast, and he'll want to go flat out. He want, 2 wins give you 2 paydays. Then he's got to pull John Brzezinski later on. Now, albeit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches before his next match. So that's probably about 10 hours. So that'll be very interesting. Very interesting to see how he goes. I think he takes the left. It's the only left arm match on the card. I think he takes the left arm match on this one. I just think that the hook and the connection. So he's going to blow up. The way he hooks and connects early on is he leans on your bicep and ties that out, and he also blows up your hand. And you just see with a lot of arm wrestlers, when their hands blow up, it just gets them in a lot of trouble, especially in a strap. Now, strap, you don't have as much hand, but when you're ready to cut, top roll, back pressure, pronate and whatnot, it gets you in a bit of trouble. But that's what Sasha Andreev does. He does suffocate you in that. So I'm going Sasha Andreev with the early crow. Now, Spermies doesn't like it when 2 pulls in one event. Yeah, it's hard. And it's hard, when they're there and they want to do it, it's hard not to say, yeah, okay, we'll get you another match because it just bulks up the card. Crack. Devon wins. There you go. Arena Gladikaya. Theoretic. Bang. Talk about a matchup here. I have had the honor of seeing Fia Resic pull, and she is unbelievable. She is unstoppable, I think, and I think Fia will continue. Will continue to go. The Cap's in the chat, my man, from back in Melbourne. I may or may not have a couple of presents for you, buddy. May have just got it done. But thank you very much, mate. It was good fun at King of the Table. I absolutely loved it. Still riding high from. I've even got my King of the Table pre-show shirt on. So East versus West is, well, title matches. Didn't they change title matches to pull all 6? So I would say first to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches are title matches, which is cool. You know, I love backstory and matches that mean something. So 8 of these matches. So the first 3 will be 3 out of 5, and then the rest are usually first to 4. So there you go. Interesting. Hey, hit the like button while you're in here, guys. Let's have a bit of fun with it. Let's enjoy. Let's enjoy this. So who have I got? I've got Matyashenko, Matt Mask, Sasha Andreev, Fia Resic. Fia Resic, I can't even remember the last time she lost. It was probably to Marlon Klein-Smith at WAL. That's the last time. Weird. My microphone's just there. So I'll say that again. I was just saying Fia Resic is a beast. She's a beast, and I can't wait for this matchup because Arena Gladikaya, she's predominantly a tournament puller. Oh, you could say Fia Resic as well is a tournament puller, but we've seen Fia Resic have more super matches. So we've seen her be very, very dominant in this format. 70 kilo world title match, and Fia Resic will be telling everyone that she's now the East versus West title holder. And rightly so. Yeah, rightly so. Fia Resic is something else. Just an unbelievable puller. I don't have much else to say about that. People are saying there's something wrong with the internet. Weird. Bloody hell. All right. Well, it appears to be working good on my end, but a few people are saying that it's not. So interesting to say the least. What are we up to? Irakli Zarakshvili and Rustam Babayev. Basically, if Rustam Babayev is 100%, then we are on. Clearly, he thinks he's 100% from his injury with Paul Lim. The way Irakli pulled against John Brezink was fantastic, but then, you know, got a bit of a touch up. So Irakli can go. He's there and thereabouts. I like the way he goes about it. Oh, this one's a tough one. This one isn't a title match. Sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 title matches. 7 title matches here. Or Rustam. All righty, let's go. Let's get a poll going for this one. I need your help, usual suspects, while you hit the like button. 77% of you think that Devon wins. So who wins this one? Let's start a poll. Who wins? Rustam or Irakli? Irakli with that big bicep, back pressure, wanting to hold the middle of the table, you know, Rustam will just want to come in. Now, if Rustam, 1, is 100% and 2 gets that shoulder in there, Irakli's not touching him. Not touching him at all. Irakli will want to hit outside. He's going to lock, like really get deep into that thumb. He's going to lock and come out this way. If he does come out and hit there and really rise that back pressure, we have a match. But Rustam getting his shoulder in and hooking him in there, I think he's something else. He's one of the best pound for pound arm wrestlers on the planet. I will say Rustum now, and the only X factor for me about it is he 100%? Is he 100%? Soul saying, I believe Artem and Sasha is for the middleweight left arm title. There we go. Have more title matches. I don't care. Just says left arm super match on the poster, but things change every day, as we all know. So it could be. And if it is, even better, because I love title matches. Hey, what is going on? Andy Beckett, hope you're doing well. Let's go, guys. Let's roll around with this. Where are we? So I've gone Rustam Irakli. You guys are voting for that. I should have. Oh no, I'll remember these ones for when I get home. So yeah, I think Rustam wins. Now, what do you guys say in the chat? Let's get the votes going. Oh, it's a close one. Irakli 55%. Oh, people are voting and just keeps bouncing back and forth. Hey, come on now. Can we get to 50 likes before I start talking about the Sarah Backman match? That'd be great. Hey, let's just get it to 50 likes. So, okay, let's go back to the start. Kamil Jablonski is coming in for the press. Ivan Matyashenko just shows that he still has it. He'll be able to take that hand. He'll be able to suffocate it. And he's going to probably start low. He's probably going to start low and bring him in. That's how Matyashenko will win. Matt Mars, Frank Lamparelli, top roll v top roll. And if Matt Mars can get the goes like he did at King of the Table, then he's dangerous. He's a very dangerous person. And if you can just hit that back, and that's how he's going to get it. Whoever, for me with the Matt Mars Frank match, it's whoever hits the go first. I think the person who hits the go first will be the winner. And Matt Masker's timing was impeccable at King of the Table. Hit it flush for 6 every time. Whack out of the ballpark. Home run. Once again, Sasha Andreev, he's just something else. I'm going to go with that. Fiorasic, side pressure, Stonewall in the middle will take Arena's hand. Arena is strong. She likes the top roll, but I just think she will struggle to get through Fia's fingers. It'll be Fia will hold. She'll just have this nice post that will just stonewall her and just really eliminate a lot of what Arena's got to do. But I tell you, that's going to be a match. Spermies reckons Rustum wins. Johnny Cooper with the old ready bang. Jeez, it's getting dark. I might have to get to the lamp in the moment. Sun's going down here. Ready bang goes my tire on the highway with no spare, waiting for a tow. Life sucks. Life doesn't suck, Adam. The moment that you're in sucks, but life doesn't suck. Hope we can keep you entertained while the tow truck comes. Brandon Pod says, does Irakli's press come into play? He'll definitely give it a go. I just don't think, if Rustum's 100%, I don't think he gets a chance to get into the press. Yeah, I don't think he gets a chance at all. If he does, then brilliant. Now, I'm just going to move my camera a little bit. I find it all very, very interesting. Very interesting. What's the vote saying? 44%. No, 42% say Rustum win. Rustam isn't going to get top rolled unless Heracles changing things up. He is losing for sure. Alrighty. I just wanted to check something because it's very weird. I'm just seeing maybe I'll have to go into my settings and fixing up because I bought a 4K camera. Maybe my camera is now too powerful for StreamYard because it's just not looking. I don't know. Maybe it's been on the road too much. Yeah, got a new computer, handles 4K, but I'm just not getting a clearer picture at the moment. What does it look like for you guys? Hopefully it looks all right. Anyway, I'll fix that. That's a later, Jake. Let's get back to the bloody matches. Let's get back to the matches. Hey, shut up, Jake. Let's get back here. Here we go. So Sarah Backman and Eglay. So Eglay really pushed Gabriela Vasconcelos to the limit. Now, Sarah is looking staunch. She's on the stem cells. She's getting her wrist better. She's won her last 2 suit matches. She looked great against Heidi Cordner. She looked great against Anna Gronlund. Eglay is a different specimen. She's tall. But, oh, man. This one, once again, is also going to be a killer matchup. Sarah will just want a hook. She'll just want a hook. It's just going to be interesting. The audio might be a bit iffy because I'm like in an open room in my hotel. Like usually I'm in a sound booth back home. So that's why that could be the camera needs light to work at high def. Yeah, well, it's just getting dark here. And if I turn this lamp on, maybe that's a bit better. All righty. Hey, Be Strong's in the chat. How you going, mate? Can't wait for your next event. Be Strong. Eglay will hatch a plan. I love a pun. I love a pun. Right, let's get back into it. Sarah Backman, Eglay. So we saw that Eglay was tall and had the longer limbs. Sarah clearly, I don't think she's that much taller than Gabriela Vasconcelos, but she is a little bit taller. The hook will be able to come into play. Now, recently, if you saw the stem cell party on Devon's channel, or you just follow Sarah Backman in general, I actually have to send. I better write that down. Sarah's asked me to send her something. I better send it when I get back home. I keep forgetting. Now, this one's going to be very difficult because Eglay got pins. Eglay got pins on Gabriela. That was left arm, wasn't it? Was it 3-0 on the right arm? Let me check the last result. Either way, this match is going to be straight fire. Straight fire. Arm wrestling results. I just want to double check the score because they pulled both arms, didn't they? So I've just got to double check. So 3-1. So it was 3-0 right, but it was difficult. I'm going Sarah. I think Sarah's going to win. While 54% of you, 53%, think Heracles wins. Hey, can we get 5 more likes and then get us to 50? Come on, you bloody Dead Set Legends. Get in there. Get it done. Help this weird Australian based in Canada at the moment. Get in there. Hey, I can't wait. Oh, fun fact. We forgot to mention on the show yesterday. Maximum Bang Monday will be on a Tuesday next week because I arrive back home in Australia when it's Maximum Bang Monday. And usually when I get home from the airport, we just do the show. But it's Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler's birthday and she wins. And she wins. I'm going for Sarah based on that she's cool. She is cool. Hey, Roy, what is happening? Ready bang. My gut tells me that Eglay takes the chockies. I love that saying. I'll probably say it too much. He's going to get the chocolates. Yeah, so that's a hook versus a posting hand control. That's what Eglay does. Posting hand control, going to the top roll, hook, brought in. I think Sarah Backman wins it. Now, this one, I'm going to do a poll. I want to get. So start a poll. Who wins? You're pretty awesome people. Who wins? Oh. Right. Their full names down. We'll get it in there. Now, I have something that would be awesome. Now, couldn't happen, but it would be awesome. So who wins? Engen Terzi versus David Smushia. Get your votes in. Recently, Svetan Gajewski called out David Smushia. Svetan and Knuckles Up thinks he can take on David Smushia and step up to welterweight and become the champion. Now, I would love it if Engen wins and then Svetan just spends the next year calling him out. I think that'd make great content for YouTube because Svetan's suing WAF, Engen loves WAF. I think that'd be funny. You don't think it'd be funny? I think it'd be hilarious. But regardless of what you think of Engen, this match is great. It's a great match. Once again, very lucky to see Engen pull in person when he decimated poor old Coach Ray. It's another one of those instances where if Engen is healthy, because remember when he pulled Ray, hurt his shoulder a bit. If Engen stays healthy, I do think he beats David Smushia. I really do. And it's just all about health. It's got nothing to do with the way he pulls. It's got nothing to do with, technique or strength because he's there. I saw it at King of the Table. He's there. If he's healthy, he will be the champion of his own company. Oh, the poll is tight on this one. Get the votes coming. Engen loses by shoulder destruction. If Engen doesn't gas out, he wins. Engen, if he stays healthy. Yeah. If probably Engen, but it'll be tight. It'll be a great match. Now, I could see Smushia coming into the middle, diving in, shoulder roll, pronating, like sitting, like when he's hooking, sitting on, where am I? Sitting on Engen's wrist here when he hooks. And I could see him just really leaning in and knocking Engen off center. If he does that, I can see him popping the shoulder in there. I don't want anyone to get injured because I mean, if you name 20 athletes that aren't on this card, that's another awesome super match card. We could have something almost every week. But yeah, Brandon, Svetan will never be at East versus West, unfortunately. But yeah, everyone's getting their predictions in there. So this is for the right arm middleweight title. I like it. It's going to be a perler. It is going to be a perler. Wow. I'm just trying to picture it in my mind. You bloody stars, how this will go. I think it can go pretty good. I am excited for this card because every match I'm like, ooh, it's going to be like this and it's going to be like that. And I think it's going to be brilliant. I like the way these matches are flying. Yeah. So going back, Ivan, Matt, Sasho, Fia, Rustam, Sarah, Engen, Zyol Pyasalayev, and Georgi Svetkov. Now, King of the Table, I think officially had the heaviest match. I think in October, Marcus Satirai versus Mateo Rangi supersedes it by a couple of kilos. I think then they will be beaten as in the two heaviest competitors, combined weight. The Dinosaur and Georgi Svetkov are two big sons of guns. I'm really interested in this match for one reason and one reason only. To see where Pyasalayev is. I mean, everyone had him at rank 2. He was the next to beat Engen. Oh no, he didn't pull the last AMC, but he's had some good wins against Vitali. Now everyone's saying Vitali's number 2. It seems like everyone. I think if you win a super match, you automatically become number 2. That's what I'm starting to know. Like Rivas beat Dave, he was number 2. Pyasalayev just trained well. He was number 2. Beat Vitali and Dimitri. So then he was number 2. So, yeah, very, very interesting. Right, who's in the chat? Georgie wins. Says Jonesy, a minion arm wrestler. Says 3-2. Yeah, I think there'll be a large. I think there'll be plenty of crack showing. That's for sure. Man, Kyle Stockton's jumped in and he says, I feel like Dennis is going to glow a little from shooting radioactive juice. Big call. Where can I find the info? I'll give you a quick recap. He's suing the Bulgarian Arm Wrestling Federation, who is also the president of WAF, for extortion. Him, Jordan Sonev, Dmitry Plumov. That's why they never pull at WAF, and that's why they'll never be back at East versus West, in a nutshell. Now, where were we? Georgi Svetkov. I mean, super heavyweight battles. I don't know if it's from my old pro wrestling days and you get the big boys in there and they're just going whack and they're hitting each other and it's Big John Studd versus Andre the Giant versus King Kong Bundy. But that's what this match is bringing, and it's bringing it very well. Georgi Svetkov will only do one thing, and it's not a sausage roll, it's a top roll. That's what he's going to do. And can he take the hand? It's both men just backing up their dump trucks. And it's whoever can get their weight ready to go. Where the dump trucks go will be another interesting thing. I think it's going to be great. There's not enough data. There's training videos. And I've seen like one super match. Impressive at tournaments. Impressive. he won that AMC. Very, very impressive. Don't get me wrong. Is it enough, though? Georgi Svetkov is now understanding that there's plenty of, he's got some endurance. We saw the left arm match against Devon. He has got endurance. This will probably be a top roll v top roll match. It's going to be two men sucking in a lot of wind. There's going to be two men that are pretty tired. Georgi Svetkov, for me, has the advantage when it comes to super match experience. Georgie hasn't had that many either from memory. But WAF World Champion, you know what the deal is. Georgie or Georgi or Gorgay. I'm hearing his name about 10 different times lately now that he's in the spotlight. Georgi Svetkov, let's go. I think he gets it. And, yeah, that lemons thing. He eats too much lemons. I'm Matt House says, will you be a full-time YouTuber if it starts really popping off? I'm a full-time YouTuber now. I have been for 18 months. I'm Matt House. Yeah, I've only done YouTube and arm wrestling for the last 18 months. Yeah. I'm very, very, very lucky because of the support of all the usual suspects here. They're always super chatting. They're always buying Maximum Bang cards. They're always watching all my videos. They're always telling everyone. They message all promotions to get me booked. Yeah, so I'm very, very lucky. Very lucky. So, yeah, very, very lucky. Very lucky that arm wrestling is my full-time job. And it's bloody brilliant to be able to, I don't have to worry about taking time off work because it's like, oh, we want you a king of the table. Beauty. We want you at Arm Gods. Book it. We want you in Norway. Done. We want you at Knuckles Up. Don't have to worry about taking time off work and that. So, going to be very excited. So, okay, 63 votes in and 60% think Engen Terzi becomes the champion, and that is fair enough. And it's going to be a very interesting match, and Engen's pedigree and lineage speaks for himself. I want to know who wins out of Zyle and Georgie. You guys, let me know. Let me bloody know. So I'm going to go Georgie Svetkov in this one. Now, and look, this is the early crow, and you guys have got 6 weeks to change your mind. And then, of course, on Maximum Bang Monday, down the track, the week before, we'll do the week of, we do the official prediction show. So my predictions may change. And this next match is something that it will change over, and it will change over and over again. Todd Hutchings and Kitagali Ongabayev. Wow. It's going to be a great match. Side pressure. See, Kitagali wants to get your hand. Todd doesn't care about hand. So will the side pressure king be able to get it done? Now, he's only come across one hurdle, and that was Prudnik. So, of course, I'd love to see Prudnik and Ongabayev after this. Holy moly. Now, of course, I want Todd Hutchings to win. Todd Hutchings has been nothing but great for the channel. We spent some time together at AWE this year. I got to put that on the list as well. I keep forgetting about it. When I go through all the lists of all the events that I've been to this year, I keep forgetting about AWE. Hanging out with Toddzilla, thanks to my guys at AWE. They got their big event coming up soon. So I'm very happy with that. Now, I really want Todd Hutchings to win. What I've learned in the past is if you come from Kazakhstan, I should not predict against you. I want Toddzilla to win. I really do. Now, I know that styles make matches. Why I'm leaning towards Todd Hutchings is I'm going off the John Brzenk matches. Now, they were two different John Brzenks. I'll admit that. The John Brzenk that turned up and pulled Ongabayev was not the John Brzenk that turned up and pulled Todd Hutchings. Thought Todd got it easier. Not taking credit away from Todd. Todd was incredible. But if I'm going off that data and that data alone, I'm leaning towards Toddzilla. Kitagali is arm wrestling porn. Let's not get anything wrong there. Could quite possibly be pound for pound the best arm wrestler we have at the moment. And at light heavyweight, it's going to be a match. Now, if Todd can suffocate Kitagali like he did to John Brzenk, then it's not going to be a match. And we're going to be very disappointed. I don't think that's going to be the case, though. That side pressure from Toddzilla, not only to see it, but to see in person, it's delicious. It's delicious. Let me see what you guys have got to say. Match of the night. Match of the night. And I want Todd to win, but I think Ongabayev will be too much. Ongabayev is a freaking machine. Hutchings is going to win. I like Ongabayev, but he's never experienced pure side like Hutchings has, and he doesn't have a king's move to my knowledge. Sorry, Toddzilla. Says King Huddle. We've got the absolute cracker of a match this. Ongabayev, for sure. Hey, hit the like button while we're here, legends, because I'm going to do a poll for this one because I want to sit down, get comfy, and speak about this match for a moment. So most of you think Georgi Svetkov gets the job done. Hey, let's get the likes going. 100 Dead Set Legends in the chat hanging out with me, getting ready for Arm Gods this weekend. Alrighty, who wins? Godzilla or Ongabayev? Ongabayev. Okay. Also, teaser, might have a business meeting tomorrow, which could be very good things for Maximum Bang Monday. It's 50-50, says Rec Chains. Alex A says, I'm very impressed with Toddzilla lately. This is a great match. Absolutely. Arm wrestling math, Ongabayev beats everyone who beat Todd. While Ongabayev struggled against John Brzenk, John Brzenk didn't struggle at all. But has beat everyone who beat Todd. Look, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Delicious is the best way to put that. Morning, going to be a good match. Godzilla has a very good chance. Look, this match, we can go back and forth because not only can I sit there and make a case for Toddzilla, I can make a case for Kitagali. Kitagali is quick. He is fast and he is very controlling. And what I mean by that is even when he's on the B side, he's still controlling the momentum. So when you can get to a situation here and hang out and you're outside of your shoulder and you're on the B side of the table, he is still very in control. And he can climb and take the hand. If Todzilla's going to give you the hand, he can climb and take that hand and rip it back across. Kitagali can then get his shoulder back in, hit the top of the hand. Will most likely go to straps. Probably will go to straps, just like everybody match. So yeah, I can make it. I can easily make a case for both matches, and I can't wait. For if I'm picking one match, wow, yeah, this match I'm looking forward to almost as much as Devon and Denis. Yeah. What else have we got? Catzilla beats all. What else have we got? People are just saying, can't wait for this match. Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. I love it. So Joe's saying best benchmark was... Wait, where'd that one go? Where'd your one go? Best benchmark was Todd versus Monster Michael Todd and Ongabaya versus Michael Todd. That's a good benchmark, but Monster Michael Todd pulled differently. When Monster Michael Todd pulled Toddzilla, he just kept pressing. But this is a different Toddzilla. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a great arm wrestling data to go off as well, Joe. Thanks for pointing that out. Let's see if Todd's learned how to slip. And Cole Gray reckons it's the match of the year. Big call, because we've had some incredible matches this year. Some that comes straight to mind: Kieran Morris and Dan Hanlon at Arm Gods. Devon and Sanders on the left arm. Levan and Erdemes Gasparini at King of the Table. I thought John Arackley was a pretty good match at East versus West. Give us your, while we get into the John versus Sasho match, give us like your top 5 matches of the year so far. Marcio and Pablo was pretty good. Not sure if it's my top 5, but I think it was pretty good. It's top 10. One of the most, you could call it one of the matches of the year. For me, it could have been one of the most boring matches of the year. And that was Carolina Peterson and Victoria Alushina. Every round went for about 15 minutes. It was madness. Pure madness. Clint PMK says $10 because Aussie is kick-ass. Great job at King of the Table. Thank you, my man. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. And $10 because John destroyed Alexi. Ready bang. He bloody did. Clint, first of all, thank you. Really appreciate the super chat, my man. Goes a long way. Being there and calling that match, I will never, ever forget it. I will never, ever forget it. But thank you very much. Thank you very much for that, Clint. Really appreciate it. I like the first $10. Well, I think we can settle for the other $10. But really appreciate it. Yeah, Matt Mask and Sergey, one of the matches of the year. Jerry versus Gennady. Devon versus Gennady. Some really good matches. Yeah. It's going to be tough when I do my award ceremony this year for matches of the year. And I do my top 10 countdown. Todd versus Sasho is what Jay wants. Lachlan Krasimir was unbelievable. That was fun. That was a fun match. Oh, geez. I'm going to have to and it's really hard because I have to get all my matches of the year out of the way. I might have to do it early because I'm due Christmas Day. My wife's due Christmas Day. Anyway, let's talk about arm wrestling. What does the poll say about Toddzilla and Ongabayev? 55 votes, 55% say Ongabayev. And rightly so. Let me check Armbet to see if it's a shutout. So I'm just heading over to Stake Kings. Oh. What am I doing? Just go to Armbet, Jake. Go to Armbet. Let's see if it's a shutout. Armbet. Because then it's got the staking option, launch stake. Just seeing some of the guys in the photo of Armbet. That's hilarious. So launching it. Okay. Oh, you can bet on Leonidas and Larry Wheels straight up. They're up to block 3. Leonidas is best of 5 WAF rules. Devon and Dennis, not a shutout stake. Todd and Kitagali's not a shutout stake. There you go. Sasho and John. Okay. So interesting. Sarah and Eglay is a shutout stake, with Sarah being the heavy favourite. Wow, there's another match added for East versus West 10. Did you know that, guys? That's not on this list. Very interesting. It's on Armbet. It says that Tobias Sperong is taking on Wagner Bortolado. It's on Armbet right now. In 45 days. Tobias and Wagner. Left arm. Well, there you go. Okay, let me go. Aaron Fitties can't wait. Devon versus Dennis. Yeah. Sasho versus Paul was another one. Yeah, I wish Lachlan won as well. He's back in Australia now. It's been awesome because he's dead set lesson. He'll be training. He'll be fine. What else have we got? Frodo Hoggle and John Terrian at Arm Wars. Didn't John Terrian just run through him, though? Must have been cancelled. Well, it's not cancelled on see, Wagner did get injured, but that was just to pull out of Knuckles Up because he signed a contract. If I'm guessing. I'd be guessing. Because he was supposed to be at Knuckles Up. But yeah, I hope that match isn't cancelled. It probably is because this poster came out not that long ago. I think they've just forgot to take it off the Armbet app. John Brzezinski versus Sasha Andreev. It won't be for the title, like it says on the poster here. John's not getting down to that weight. Spoke to John on the weekend. He's like, I'm not getting down, but he's still going to pull Sasha Andreev. So let me get a poll up whilst we start having a chat. Start a poll. Who wins? John Brzezinski. Sasha Andreev. Get your votes in now. John Brzezinski, Sasha Andreev. Who wins this one? Now, sorry about that. Phone is blowing up. Okay, just reading your comments now. Let's get back to it. This match, John Brzezinski versus Sasha Andreev. It's hard to go against John Brzezinski. John Brzezinski is the man. Now, no disrespect to Sasha Andreev, but this is the first time John's pulling someone lighter than him. He's pulling someone lighter. It's probably a nice break for John. And I can't go against the GOAT. I just can't do it. So my early crows, John Brzezinski. Sasha Andreev is like the toughest chicken nugget ever going around. It'll be a fun match. I think I've said that for every match, which is good. Where does this match go? Basically, where John wants it to go. John's going to sit there in the middle of the table. That's what he does, and he wants to test that strength. He wants to test that hand. He wants to see round one if he can red line and hold where Sasho's strong bits are. He's going to test his hook. He will 100% test his hook because he knows he's got more, he knows it's a best of 5. So he knows he can take a pin. So he's going to test that hook. I think not in the first round, though. He'll go back pressure, hold, and then slowly wanted to come on top while Sasho just dives right in. So John holds out here. Hard to go against John. A motivated John is a dangerous John. And you've seen the difference between motivated John, who took on Vovoda, and not so motivated John that took on Toddzilla. Now, when John pulled Irakli and Ongabayev, you can make a few excuses. You're sick. Lungs were sore or whatever. I think he got out arm wrestled against Irakli. But yeah, John Brezink for me in this one just looks incredible. That John that turned up, he looked bigger. He reckons he wasn't bigger, but he looked bigger. And his hand felt different than when I've felt it in previous times. So now, are the stemmies working? Who bloody knows? Who knows? They could be. But what do you guys say in the chat? 93% at the moment say John Brezink wins. Fair enough. We like to I only think of the last match. It was awesome. Jod's head was enormous. He looked really thick. There you go. John beat Irakli, in my opinion. Dude found in a losing position for a restart. That's the rules, though, Cole. That's just the rules. John should have pinned him quicker. I don't like those rules, but they're just the rules. So, Irakli won. Irakli had arm wrestled him. Irakli won. Played to the rules, knew what he needed to do, went bang. Understand what you're saying, but Irakli played to the rules really well. I wish John won as well. I wish he'd won. But yeah, I don't like being this close to the pad and they just lift up and it's a restart. Or they turn into Olympic swimmers the way they dive into the pool like that. They're just like, oh. Now, I don't know how far John's going to cut weight to, but it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see. Is it still a very heavily voted 94%? 94% have gone for John Brezink. I'll end that poll there. Now, this is where I want all of you to fire off in the chat. Devon v. Denis. For the first time ever, on the right arm. We know Devon's been calling him out for the left arm legacy hammer. Check out my last 2 videos. I made them today while I wasn't stuck in this hotel room, but chose to spend time in this hotel room. Made some videos. Devon Larratt, he's on top of the world. My man says Sasho looks powerful. He always looks powerful. Definitely agree with you there, mate. So fire off, and we'll get some of your comments up on the screen. The shape that they're both going to come in. Now, hopefully, fingers crossed I see Devon this weekend. or this week. Sorry. I don't know if he's coming to Arm Gods, but hopefully I do some stuff with Devon. Hopefully I do some stuff with Auden. Hopefully I can just hang out and say good day. Yeah, Captain Obvious. No, apparently Evan's about an hour and 40 minutes from where I am. But I love that photo. I love that movie, Kingpin. Well played, Captain Obvious. Okay. Let's see what some of you guys are saying. We've just got the old Devon gets in there. Devon kills Dennis. Let's scroll down. Clerks is in there. Kind of want Devon to win this one. Tony Coles, 3-0. Clint, 3-1. Now, remember, if you want to redo your predictions, because it's a title match, it's 1st to 4. And if they want to pull all 6 rounds, they can. So remember that with the title matches at East versus West. They just changed it at the last one. K-Mac reckons that Devon will surprise us all. But regardless who wins, we need to bring Jody screaming, elbow at the refs from the backdrop. Yes, we do. And then Bubkin will yell at Jody. Then it'll all kick off. No limits. How can you go against Devon at the moment? That's the hard thing. The only reason that I get influenced is I've seen Dennis in person twice and felt Dennis's hand. Mega. Spermies, I know what you're picking. I just can't see Dennis beating Devon. Yeah. I mean, if you go off data and consistency, you've got to go with Devon. He's been one of the most consistent pullers on the planet. Dennis's pure strength and his sole purpose of being on the table this year, the determination, the training, is to be pulling Devon. That's all he wants to do. That's all he's fired up to do. That's what makes this match so difficult. Dennis is a different human being to Alexi Vovoda. We know Alexi spent the last 7 months doing the exact same thing Dennis is doing. 2 different cats. 2 different specimens of humans. Now, I had a conversation with Alexi at the King on the Table beforehand. Well, I was in a group of a people conversation, and there was talks that Alexi was going to be natural. Dennis, clearly not. Dennis is like a silverback. He's got muscles upon muscles, and that hand is something else. Can Devon get through it? Yes, he can. But can Devon not get through it? Making an argument, like I understand Devon fans will solely go Devon 3-0, piece of piss. And if you don't like Devon, then it's Dennis 3-0. But I could literally make a video every single day saying this is why Devon wins, this is why Dennis wins. But we've done this show for a reason. We've done this show for a reason, haven't we? I was messing up my words. And that is just to get the job done. Clint's going 4-1. Devon, but the last time I was this sure they're going to Gennady match, so time will tell. This card is insane, says Joe. Nitron is in there, says prediction. Devon grows his clown sideburns out and locks eyes with Dennis after he gets a stop in round 1. Devon's Joker smile causes Dennis deep anxiety and he relents to the Canadian and loses. That's a big one, Nitron. It's a big prediction. Hey, buddy, hope you're doing well, mate. Hope all is happening in your world. He's got the beers flowing in the chat. Devon Sweep says the whitest of the wolfest. Devon is freak strong. We just haven't seen it yet since his comeback. Dennis is freak strong, I should say. Erebus is like, I'm sure Devon has thought about how to beat him every day for the past 5 years. Now, yeah, probably, but when he got really sick, maybe Devon took some time off thinking about it. Maybe he thought it's not gonna happen. If I'm going right now, they're both my friends, and I can't believe I'm in a situation to say that. If my early prediction would be and that's how they'll win 3-0. So what do you think? What do you guys think? Hey? I was only joking. I muted it. I put it on mute. Rick's like, mute. Spurbies is that. No, K-Mac, I purposely put it on mute. I was pretending to give a whole breakdown. I actually didn't say anything. Just having a bit of fun with you guys. But seriously, my early prediction's Devon. My early prediction is Devon because of the way he's been pulling lately. The way he's just being able to handle people. Now, he has lost to Gennady. Absolutely. Now, if Devon doesn't play with his food, he will have to pin straight away. Now, I think Gennady actually has more weapons than Dennis, which goes in Devon's favour. I think Dennis is stronger than Gennady, which goes in Dennis's favour. But Devon's movements around the table, and he's now been hitting other areas. You've seen the can opener. You've seen him come in for a hook. You've seen him take the hand. You've seen him coming for a press. So Devon will have other avenues when the match happens. Are stem cells working? Maybe. Maybe not. But does very well for your mind. You know, when you take Panadol or paracetamol, in your mind, you already start forgetting about the pain, like a placebo. So hopefully that's what this is. Now, did Devon just post a video? Let's have a quick look. 5 days post-dual sympathetic reset ketamine. No, it goes for 14 minutes. I'll watch it after this. Yeah, I'll watch it after this. Because I'm only going to go for another 12 because I think Evan's on after this. See? Yeah, I'm getting so confused because of I'm used to doing shows in the morning, not at night time. But now I'm on the same time as all you guys. Alex leaned in while I was pretending to be on mute. Whoever cups will win. That's interesting, Deceptive Autobot. Whoever can get control of that will definitely have something there. Definitely time will tell. He's at the top, and I want him to win, and he will. But Dennis is one hell of a mountain to climb. Absolutely, Buddy Hale. Absolutely. And what a mountain that'll be climbing. Because then another notch in Devon's legacy. Because, yes, he is the super heavyweight champion. And yes, he is the heavyweight champ. He's the heavyweight champion. Now, for me, you're a real good champion if you defend it. And now Devon is defending the super heavyweight champion. So this means I think so much to your legacy when you defend a title and win it. So like, it was very important to me when I went to King of the Table 5. It was very important to me to go back to King of the Table, especially the next one. Because for me, I wasn't a flash in the pan. I wasn't just like this YouTuber that snuck his way into King of the Table. I wanted to go back and defend my title. I wanted to go back and show everyone I could do it. And I'm big on that in titles. Whether I'm watching the UFC, whether I'm watching boxing, I think in sports like this, I can sometimes be more impressed of you defending your title than winning your title. Because Buster Douglas got a lucky punch in on Tyson. Couldn't defend it. Got whacked. That's where I'm at with title matches. You guys can give me now. Don't get me wrong. I'm very impressed when someone wins a title. Of course I am. I was very impressed when Devon beat Ernemies. I'm very impressed when Kitagali beat John Brzezinski. So I'm always impressed, but I'm even impressed when they defend it like Kitagali has. I'm always super impressed. So yeah. So there's my predictions. Let me go through them again. Ivan Matyashenko, Matt Mask, Sasha Andreev, Fia Rasik, Rustam Babayev, Sarah Backman, Engen Terzi, Georgi Svetkov, Todd Hutchings, John Brzezinski, Devon Larratt. Do you agree or disagree with my predictions? Viking Mode says, hey, what's up, Aussie? Any promising up-and-comers in your neck of the woods? Yeah, well, we have just a lot of the usual suspects. I mean, Rickard Boardman. Well, he's from South Africa but lives in Queensland. He's really good. My man, the Cap, Anthony Nichols. He's training. He's really strong. We have a lot of good arm wrestlers. Like if you check out Monster Factory, my man Jamie Barrett is going to be in there. They're not really up and comers. A lot of arm wrestlers in Australia at the moment have been pulling for a very long time. So when you guys come in, they are a bit behind. We have this 17-year-old at my club. I forgot his name. But he's just this big, massive guy, and he's strong, and he's waxing people at training. So I'm going to spend some more time with him. I'm going to get him super matches, and we're going to go there. Yeah, Hamza, but he's not an up-and-comer. I see Hamza as established, so he's not an up-and-comer. But Hamza's a star. See you later, Keithy. Thanks for joining in, my man. Thanks for joining in. I think Beer Man starts in 7 minutes. So we may as well hang on for 7 minutes. So I'm just looking at a match from the World Championships in 2022. I got to see how this goes. Because if this match goes the way I think it's going to go, this might change my mind. That looks like an elbow foul. Start him again. So I'm watching Frank Lamparelli and Georgi Svetkov. And it is a battle. I might have to change my prediction here. Like, this match is still going. I'll have to do a commentary on this one and chuck it on Instagram. But Frank Lamparelli. Wow, what an incredible match. Georgi Svetkov gets the win, but it goes for about 30 seconds. I might have to change my prediction. Alex, you don't need me to yell at you. Just go look at a mirror. Are you happy with yourself? Are you happy with the way that you're feeling? You need to dig deep. You need to find something that's in here. It's called heart. You have to go to the gym. No one's ever felt bad going to the gym. Even if you wasted the time at the gym, you have still done something. Tie your shoes, pack your bag, and just go. Don't think about it. Just go. Get to the gym. Arnold Schwarzenegger's done it. There are so many other people that will be beating you if you stay on the couch. Go to the gym. What else have we got? And everyone's just all having a chat with each other there. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with my predictions to start with. Once again, there's a lot of asterisks around it. If Rustam is healthy, if Engen shoulder holds up, the X factor of Zayel Paisalev, we don't really know. But yeah, this one I've been a lot more excited than other cards. Other cards I've been excited about the main event and a couple of matches. This one here, I'm excited for 90% of them, maybe 100% of them. So I'm pumped for this one. But yeah, if you got any final questions, any final statements, want to buy me a beer after show, just get them in there. We'll go for about another 4 or 5 minutes because Evan Burgoyne will start his show. Hey guys, hey Jake, what have I missed? The whole show. What do you all think? Is Denis going to bring the hammer with him and give it to Devon if he loses? Well, that's a left arm legacy hammer. So no. The only way I would think he would give it to Devon if he says, I'm not going to pull left-handed. That's the only reason. Hercules. That's the only reason. Wish I could make it over to the East Coast to have a beer with you this weekend. Well, that's ridiculous. Yes, Uncle John arrives tomorrow morning. So we will probably do a live show together tomorrow somewhere, probably in our room because we're sharing a room. So I'll probably just leave my computer right here and we'll probably just do a show right here. But depending on what time our meetings and other things are, we don't know. But we'll be doing plenty of shows. We'll do a full-blown Arm God show before the press conference. That is for sure. Jake, will you do some after pulling? It'll be honoured to have a go with you. Will you be there, Rick? That's cool. So I am hoping to. So the event will finish at around 10:30 at night. I've got to quickly run upstairs, get changed, pack my suit away. I'm going to make sure my whole bag's packed because I have to leave at 3:30 in the morning to head to the airport. So, and usually after the event, everyone wants to have a chat, get a photo and things like that, and everyone else jumps on the table. I don't know what time we'll get kicked out. I know a lot of the times I do miss out. I do miss out on after pulls because everyone more wants to have a chat and a laugh and a photo. And you know what I get requested the most? To say hi to people's friends. So people are like, oh, can you do a video and say hi to my mate? He's a big fan of yours, which I love doing. So But I hope to get on the table, Rick. And it'll be cool to meet you. We'll definitely have a beer. We'll definitely have a beer, my man. Should all hammers be non-binary now? You idiot wolf. Predictions from Nitron. Devon, Brzezinko, Gabayev, Pius Elias, Samushia, Sarah, Rackley, Gladikaya, Andreev, Mask, Matyashenko. A lot different from me. There you go. Jake's got to leave his computer on so we can get to see the behind-the-scenes Maximum Bang pillow fight. We could do that. So at this hotel, the Four Corners Hotel in Gatineau, it's like on the border of Ottawa. I'm on the French part. I'm on the French part. Spermies. Jake, I have a couple of things for you. I hope you have room. What do you mean? I hope you haven't got anything for me. Spermies. My bag's pretty chockers. You don't have to get me anything, Spermies. You have done enough. What else have we got? Have a great night, Jake, says Alex. What's my favourite beer? Probably all of them. I don't really have a favourite beer. I just turn up and go, what are we drinking? We having that? Anything but Bud Light. Anything but Bud Light. All right, I've gone on time. Head over to the Beer Man's channel. He'll be hanging and banging soon. Leave a like on the way out. Thank you for everyone. I'll probably be live every single day. If you got a couple of minutes, I made 2 videos today. If you can go check those out, that would be greatly appreciated. And maybe before I go to bed, I might make a members video for everyone just talking about the future of the channel and what is coming up. You guys are the best. Thank you all so much for being there for the Aussie Arm Wrestler. Wherever you are, just make sure you smile. It's so much better. It's better for your soul. Just be happy. Be awesome. And I'll see you within 24 hours, you Dead Set Legends. I'm going to pop in and say good day at Beer Man's channel. See you then, fellas.